We met at school in UT. It was her eyes that caught me. I mean, she has really pretty blue eyes.
We had dated for 5 years before Tyler popped the question. I have always wanted to be a mom. So when we found out we were pregnant with Max, we were super excited. I have rheumatoid arthritis and Sjogren's syndrome. When we found out we were pregnant, we had a less than 2% chance that I would pass antibodies to the baby and it would disrupt the electrical tissue in his heart. When I was laying on the ultrasound table, I could tell something was very wrong.
And Amy just called and she's like, hey, we got, bad news. Get down to the hospital. And we get there, the doctor just says, hey, this is week 28 and his heart is half of what it should be.
We talked through it with the doctors and we didn't get a lot of answers that day, but we knew that it was something that was going to be, very difficult for us to deal with.
You're like, now I just want the opportunity to be this kid's parent,
He was born about 2 weeks early.
They lifted him up, they showed him to us. He was crying. They took him over to the observation table, let me walk over there, see him, take a few pictures of him.
We talked with the doctors and just made a decision that we felt like it was the safest and the most appropriate thing to do to go ahead and put a pacemaker in him to help regulate his heart rate.
Surgery went well, then the scary part happened. They told us to take him home 24 hours later, which is amazing to me. He had open chest, I don't want to say open heart, but open chest surgery, and the next day they're like, take him home. Like, you sure? Like, is there any instructions that come along with this?
He's a normal 3.5-year-old, I would say. He's a lot of fun. He's the light of our life for sure.
Max is so healthy. His heart is so healthy. It's just the electrical tissue in his heart doesn't work. That's the only thing that doesn't function right. Everything that is great. And so you have a little machine there that makes it work.
On August 19th of this year, he had his second pacemaker surgery, and he did great.
The bear was given to us for Max's surgery from Paul and Beth Frankenberg. And Max named him Bozo Bear. Bozo Bear's been in 12 surgeries, and he survived them all, and he came out stronger, and that's what Max did.
So we're expecting baby number 2 at the end of January, and we couldn't be more excited. This baby does have a significant higher risk of congenital heart block, and so we're being monitored very closely, but so far things are going very well.
We are so grateful for everyone who's been a part of Max's life. I mean, when you look back and you see, and you think about things like that, think about how it would have been then and how it is today and how it's going to be 25 years from now, you're just so grateful for the people who have their hands in, like the American Heart Association, who's in there today raising money for our family. And we've been a beneficiary of the funds that people before us were helping raise. And it just shows how the impact that the American Heart Association has.
Our story is just one of many stories. Max lived such a normal life, and maybe one day he won't have to have a pacemaker anymore because of the research that's being done now. The American Heart Association does so much good work and has so many resources for people that help them. So it gives us a great sense of hope for the future.